Conflict. Coordinated armed attacks rock Mali's capital and key cities. Jihadist and separatist groups launched simultaneous assaults on Bamako and northern hubs like Kidal. The Azawad Liberation Front claimed responsibility for the unprecedented strikes that targeted military barracks and the airport. On the positive side, rebel groups argue these coordinated strikes expose the junta's inability to maintain security without French military assistance. On the other hand, government officials maintain the military successfully engaged the attackers and remains in firm control of national sovereignty. Diplomacy. Trump abandons Pakistan peace talks as Iran skips meeting. President Trump canceled a high-level U.S. delegation to Islamabad after Iranian officials refused direct negotiations. He stated too much time was wasted and suggested Iran must initiate the next call for talks. On the positive side, proponents suggest the withdrawal demonstrates U.S. strength by refusing to participate in fruitless, one-sided diplomatic theater. On the other hand, critics argue that abandoning the mediation effort increases the risk of regional escalation and diplomatic isolation. Politics. Palestinians hold landmark local elections in West Bank, Gaza. Voters cast ballots in the West Bank and Deir el-Balah, marking the first elections in part of Gaza in 21 years. While Fatah-linked lists dominate, Hamas is notably absent from the official race. On the positive side, experts suggest the vote provides essential credibility to Palestinian sovereignty and serves as a barometer of public opinion. On the other hand, skeptics argue that elections held under occupation and without full political participation remain symbolic rather than transformative. Justice. DOJ approves firing squads to expedite federal executions. The Department of Justice updated protocols to allow firing squads, gas, and electrocution for federal capital punishment cases. Officials stated the move aims to strengthen the death penalty and deter violent crime. On the positive side, supporters claim providing multiple execution methods ensures the justice system can carry out sentences despite lethal injection shortages. On the other hand, human rights advocates condemn the move as a barbaric regression that violates international standards against cruel and unusual punishment. Economy. Global fertilizer shortages threaten harvests amid maritime blockades. Tensions in the Strait of Hormuz have severely disrupted shipments, causing prices to spike for farmers in Africa and the Mississippi Delta. The UN warned that the crisis could push 32 million people into poverty. On the positive side, industry leaders argue that alternative trade routes through the Caspian region are now a vital necessity for global food security. On the other hand, economic analysts warn that these infrastructure shifts are too slow to prevent an immediate global food inflation crisis.